see the GT140's. Lester Denham has made a good start. Chris Mackett's got away as well. It's Denham and Mackett together. Rushen's gone through the third. Shaun Harvey is in fourth place. Hogg is in 5. That's a top 5. But it's Chris Mackett who's stolen a march to front. Rushen making a move back round the outside. He's gone through from 4th to 2nd. As Mackett leads in from Rushen in 2nd. Denham is in 3rd. Harvey is in 4. That's the top 4. And that top 4 taking closer on again. Going into the pits corner for the first time. It's Mackett on the inside. Rushen making a move round the outside. And Rushen gets round Mackett. Mackett comes again. Back up the inside. Shaun Harvey's now gone through in the 3rd place. There's Rushen again back round the outside of Mackett. And Rushen leads him. But Mackett holding 2nd place. Harvey's up to 3rd. Denham relegated to 4th. That's still the top 4. Going in the pits corner. Once again, this class gets bigger and bigger every week then. As it's Rushen leading completely lap number 2 for Mackett holding that 2nd place position. Harvey has got the 3rd. Denham is in 4. Hard is in 5. Stanton is in 6. Collins in 7. Curl in 8. Hogg in 9. That's the top 9 as they go up the back straight. Once again, it's still Rushen with a clear lead. Ever Mackett holding that 2nd place position. Harvey's got the 3rd, and these 3 pulling away from Denham has got the 4th place position. Last that flag out then for Rushen, the leader. Then Mackett holds that 2nd. Harvey is in 3rd. Denham is in 4. Stanton's up to 5. Hard in 6. Curl in 7. Collins in 8. That's still the top 8 as Rushen halfway up the back straight then for the final time. Going to win the first heat of the GT140. Another heat to go, of course, to come as Rushen picks up the winning ride. Mackett gets the 2nd place position. Harvey has got the 3rd. Denham is in 4. Stanton in 5. Hard is in 6. Curl in 7. Collins in 8. Then Danny Hart, then 777. Simon Holt, he had quite a crash in the practice, so whether Simon will be out, we'll have to see, but he went down pretty hard in the practice. I can't see him coming out at the moment, so he may well be another non-starter for this 2nd heat of this GT140's class that gets bigger and bigger with every meeting. So a full grid again across the line for race number 6, then on the same page, the GT140. Away they go then. Who's going to get the drop amongst all this pack? They charge it out of the gate. Jed Rolf's trying to come through. Jed Rolf, in fact, it's the front. Number 22 has gone through into 2nd place. That's Callum Vanstone has gone through in 2nd. As Rolf leads in for Vanstone holding that 2nd place position. That's the top 2. Look at them bunching up for 4th, 5th and 6th place. About 6 abreast for 5th and 6th places. Rolf leads going in that top corner. 2nd place rider now coming under pressure. 5 abreast for 2nd place on the exit from the pits. Gone there massing up in there behind Jed Rolf. Vanstone still holds that 2nd, but number 7 has gone round the outside. That's Darren Sargent gone round the outside. So Rolf leads in for Sargent gone through in the 2nd. Bundock's now starting to work his way through the pack. He's on the outside of those 3 riders scrapping for that 2nd spot as Rolf leads in for Vanstone in 2nd. Stewart's got the 3rd. Bundock is in 4th. Again, they're 3 abreast for 2nd, 3rd and 4th places. Coming out of that pits corner once again. Rolf is the leader. Bundock has come for Nova. Vanstone still holds that 2nd. Stewart's got the 3rd. Bundock is in 4th place, 87. That's Alex Catteringham is in 5th place. That's the top 5. As Rolf clear going up that back straight. Bundock again has gone through, but Vanstone has gone back through on the inside to retake 2nd. Bundock now dropping back. He's dropping back to 4. Now he goes back to 3rd. He's trying to get that 2nd place from Vanstone. They're 5 abreast for 2nd place. They take the last off flag. Rolf leads in. Bundock has now got 2nd. Vanstone in 3rd. Stewart is in 4. 77 is in 5. And now Bundock has hit the front. Rolf again comes back through on the inside to retake the lead. Bundock will try and get back round the outside, going up that back straight as Rolf leads in, but Bundock holding 2nd place. Stewart's gone through the 3rd. Vanstone has now dropped back to 4th place. Again, they're 4 abreast for 3rd place this time as they exit the pits corner for the final time. Rolf wins it. Bundock gets 2nd. Stewart in 3rd. Vanstone in 4th. 87, 7. And then number 6 all finishing their all. Then Sunflowers and 1809 and number 19. Start of the 2nd leg of the GT140s, and this one deletes Steve Gerd, will be a non-starter in this race number 23. Where we go then with the start of the GT140s again, then it's Leicester Denham making a good start. Number 7 Stewart's got away, then Shaun Harvey also in attention, and Rushen, who won the first day, back in third place. He now gets inside Shaun Harvey as Denham leads Enfield. Rushen's got the second, Harvey's on his shoulder, the 3 abreast for first place, going up the back straight for the first time then. Denham leads in from Rushen in second, Harvey is in third, looks at Bondoc, worked his way to the pack to go through into fourth place. They're 3 abreast again for first place, they complete the opening lap, then Denham's a meet in the sandwich, Rushen trying to get through on the inside, Harvey round the outside, Bondoc has got the fourth place position, Harvey's now gone round Denham, Rushen got through on the inside, Harvey's gone round the outside, but that's allowed Rushen to build a little gap at the front. Rushen leads in from Harvey in second, Denham is in third, Bondoc is in fourth place. Coming out of that pit's going to come pretty in lap number 2 then. It's still Rushen who leads in, but Harvey in second. Denham has got the third. Bondoc is in 4. Stewart is in 5. That's still the top 5 as they go up the back straight. Once again, Karl Rushen slowly but surely is starting to pull away the front. Then Shaun Harvey's consolidating that second. Leicester Denham grimly hanging on to third. Kevin Bondoc making a move now round the edge of Leicester Denham to try and get that third place position. As Rushen leads him on the last lap, then from Harvey holding second. Bondoc has now gone through to third. Denham relegated to 4. Stewart now goes through into 5th place. That's still the top 5 as a leader. Karl Rushen clear going up the back straight once again. Harvey's got the second. Bondoc is in third. Denham is in 4. Stewart is in 5. He's now coming under pressure. He's lost that 5th place as number 9 goes through into that 5th place position as Rushen picks up his second win of the afternoon. Harvey gets second. Bondoc is in third. Denham is in 4. 9 is in 5. Stewart in 6. 7 in 7. Karl is in 8th. So we carry on with race number 24 then, the second leg in the second heat of the GT140s. Then we'll go back to race number 21. Forward in the line then for race number 24. Red flag, wave, red flag, red flag. Wait for the rollers to assemble them for race number 24. Get the seat away then, race number 24 then. Losing up the advantage they come by us for the first time then. It's Chris Mackett who leads then, and Vanstone gone through into second place position. Mackett sweeps round the outside, he leads then, but Vanstone holding that second place. Vanstone dropped back to third place. We'll pick up that second place right. In fact, he's hit the front going up the back straight for the first time. Mackett again trying to come back round the outside. Vanstone holds that third place. Stanton getting closer in 4. Chris Mackett taking the wide line on the outside. Number 87 who leads in. That's Alex Ketteringham leads it. And Mackin in second. Vanstone has got the third. Looks like Stanton in four. So Ketteringham clear, going up the back straight once again. Mackin holds that second place position. Vanstone has got the third. Again, Stanton trying to make a move round the outside as they go into the pits corner on lap number 2 then. Ketteringham still clear then, but Mackett holding second place. Stanton now goes up the third. Vanstone is in 4. Hall is in 5. Collins is in 6. Flowers are in 7th place. That's the top 7. Look at them bunching up the 3rd, 4th and 5th places. There's still Ketteringham has the advantage then for Mackett holding that second place position. Going into the pits corner with the last lap flag being made ready then for Alex Ketteringham leading this particular heat. Chris Mackey making a move round the outside to try and get the lead. Stanton's up the 3rd, Harvey's in 4, Vanstone in 5, Collins is in 6, Flowers in 7. And again Mackey's back alongside Ketteringham. Ketteringham again back through on the inside. Mackey making his move back round the outside as they go into the pits corner for the final time. Ketteringham on the inside. Mackey again making a move back round the outside to race the line. Who's got the speed to get the checkered flag? Mackey wins it. Ketteringham gets the second. Stanton is in 3rd. Hall is in 4. Vanstone in 5. Collins is in 6. Followed by 8. Then 44. Sam Flowers. 180, 27 Danny Hogg, 777. Delete number 5. Revving up on the line then, forward again at the Gt140, somebody lifting out of the start. Who's going to have the advantage then? Looking to see who's leading the pack, and the answer is Chris Mackett and Lester Denham with Sam Flowers making a good start there. He's got away in 3rd place, but it's Chris Mackett who's hit the front, then Lester Denham sweeps round the outside to go from the seconds. Sam Flowers having his best one of the afternoon. He's in 3rd, but he's now lost that 3rd place as number 22 has gone through on the inside. That's Callum Vanstone has gone through in the 3rd place. As Mackett is the race leader then. Van Denham holding that 2nd place position. Vanstone has gone from the 3rd. Stewart is in 4. Stanton is in 5. Flowers in 6. Hogg in 7. That's the top 7 going to the back straight. Once again, Chris Mackett is still in the march at the front. Then Lester Denham still holds that 2nd place position. Vanstone now drops back to 4th place with Stanton in 5, and Stanton looking to get round Vanstone to go through into that 4th place position as Mackett leads completing that lap. That Van Denham in 2nd. Rolfe has now gone through in the 3rd. Stanton is in 4, Vanstone in 5, Stewart in 6, Flowers in 7, Hogg in 8. That's still the top 8. As we sit, look back once again, Chris Mackett's getting away at the front. Then he's clear from Denham, having his best run of the afternoon. He's got that 2nd place. Rolfe has got the 3rd. Stanton now coming under pressure. They're going to be 3 abreast for 2nd, 3rd and 4th places on the exit from the pits corner. As Mackett leads him on to 4th, and Denham in 2nd. Rolfe in 3rd. Stanton 4. Stewart 5. Vanstone 6. Flowers in 7. We look at that scrap for 3rd place again. They're 2 abreast for 3rd place. Stanton's gone round the outside, but Rolfe comes again to retake that 3rd place. Mackett's a mile cleared the front. Denham holds that 2nd. Rolfe holds the 3rd. Stanton again trying to get back round the edge of Rolfe to go through the 3rd place. Mackett gets the winning ride. Denham comes across the line in 2nd. It's Rolfe in 3rd. Stanton 4. Stewart 5. Vanstone 6. Flowers in 7. Hogg in 8. Then 188. Race 40. Delete steep gird. Full grid again then for race number 40. Up to the tapes, they've all got away looking for Karl Rushen to make the start. As he made the start, he just got the drop and package away in 2nd place. It's Ketteringham that's made a good start. Ketteringham leads. Shaun Harvey's come Benoa to go through in the 2nd place. Ketteringham leads and Harvey's gone through the 2nd. It's Rushen in 3rd. They're 3 abreast for 1st place going up the back straight. It's still Ketteringham on the inside. Harvey's the meat in the sandwich there. He's got 2nd, and Rushen trying to get back round the outside again. They're 3 abreast on the exit from the pits corner. It's Ketteringham on the inside. Harvey's on the middle there, but it's now Rushen who's gone through in the 2nd place, relegating Harvey to 3rd. As Ketteringham leads in from Harvey Harvey, who's now dropped back to third, and Rushen again back round the outside, and Rushen's gone from third to first. Ketteringham again back up the inside to retake the lead. Ketteringham leads in from Rushen in second. Harvey is in third place. Bundock now moving through into that fourth place position. It's Ketteringham on the inside. Rushen again trying to get back round the outside, but it's still Ketteringham with half a bike out from Rushen in second. Harvey's got the third. Bundock is up to fourth place. They got the back straight once again, and finally Rushen has gone round the outside of Ketteringham. Rushen leads them, and Ketteringham holding that second. Harvey has got the third. Bundock's under pressure now for that fourth place position. Into the pits corner they go with the last start flag being made ready then for Karl. Rushen clear them, and Ketteringham holding second place. Harvey has got the third. Bundock is in four. Number 9 is in 5. Curl is in 6. Hard is in 7. Collins is in 8. That's the top 8 as they make their way up the back straight on lap number 4. Looks if Karl Rushen's going to pick up another winning ride. That will be his third of the afternoon then. He leads out of the pits corner on lap number 4. Karl Rushen wins this particular heat. Then Ketteringham holding second. Harvey has got the third. 9 is in 4. Bundock is in 5. Curl is in 6. Hard in 7. Collins in 8. Followed by 8 and treble 7. 63, 68, 72. So we should be in for a cracking GT140 final. Into line then for the first final of the afternoon. This will be a straight final for the GT140s. Should be a cracking final. 10 riders across the grid. Tyler moves away up for the tapes away. They've got away. Who's going to make the start? We're looking at Rushen to make a good start. He hasn't made the best of start. Chris Mackett has got away, and so does Alex Ketteringham. Ketteringham leads going in that corner. Mackett sweeps round the outside. Mackett leads them. Ketteringham in second. Rushen has gone for nowhere to go for the third. Looks like Shaun Harvey in fourth place. And Ketteringham has got inside Mackett to lead into the pits corner for the first time. Mackett again back round the outside of Ketteringham. There's 2 abreast for first place, 2 abreast for fourth place, then 4 abreast for first place. Coming off that top corner, it's Ketteringham leads and then Mackett in second. Harvey's in third. Rushen in 4. Rolf is in 5. Bundock is in 6. Dem in 7. That's the top 7. Look at those 4 changing places all the way around there. As Ketteringham still leads and Mackett trying to get round the outside. Rushen comes up the inside. They've dropped to Shaun Harvey, who's dropped back to fourth place, and Rushen's gone through on the inside. And Rushen leads now then from Ketteringham holding second. Mackett trying to get round the outside of Ketteringham. Completing lap number 2 then. Rushen leads, then Ketteringham in second. Mackett is in third. Harvey's in 4. Bundock in 5. Rolf in 6. Stanton in 7. Denham in 8. That's the top 8. Going up the back straight once again. Rushen has the advantage then. Ketteringham trying to get back at him again. Chris Mackett stopping back in third. Shaun Harvey a long lonely ride in that fourth place position as the last start flag comes out then for Karl Rushen unbeaten in the heats. Can he win the final as well? Ketteringham holds that second. Mackett has got the third. Harvey is in 4. Rolf in 5. Bundock 6. Stanton 7. Denham in 8. That's still the top 8 as Karl Rushen looks behind him. He's got the same advantage then over Ketteringham going into pits corner for the final time. He's won the heats. He's going to win the final as well. Karl Rushen wins the GT140 final. Ketteringham picks up the second place. Mackett is in third. Harvey is in fourth. Bundock 5. Rolf 6. Stanton 7. Denham 8. Stewart 9. And Van Stone in 10th place. Brilliant GT140 final. Never more than a bike between them, that top 4, as it has been all the afternoon, and the quickest growing class in this sport. Every week more and more people are joining this sport, and they're not all that quick, but they do produce some absolutely fabulous racing. Show your appreciation then. I said this is the quickest growing class in the sport. They do produce some absolutely fabulous racing then. Alex Ketteringham coming round now on his lap of honour. Shaun Harvey comes round in his lap of honour. Shaun Harvey coming round, Mr. Stewart. And we got Karl Rushen on beaten all the afternoon. Chris Mackett, Kevin Bundock, Mr. Van Stone, Glyn Stanton, Jed Rolfe and Lester Denham all on their lap of honour. Finishing in third place, Chris Mackett. Second place goes to Alex Ketteringham. And the winner, winning the final, won all his heats as well. Superb performance, Karl Rushen. Good to see Tim Gregg back racing on the grass, but he's not made the best of starts. In fact, he's very, very slow away. That's unusual there for Tim Gregg as they sort themselves out coming up the back straight for the first time then. Glyn Stanton starting to work his way through the pack. He's gone through the 30s on the shoulder of the second place rider as they come to complete the opening lap. Then number 8 is on the inside. Number 9 has gone through on the inside. That's the addition, Paul Smith. He leads it then. Glyn Stanton's got that third place and looking to go through into second place as Smith leads at the back straight for the second time then. Still Smith holding that, Stanton holding that third place position. These two pulling away from Tim Gregg, starting to work his way through the pack to go into that fourth position. As they complete that one then, it's still Smith who has to manage it, but Alexander holding that second place position. Stanton has got the third. Gregg is in fourth. The other Alexander is in 5. That's the top 5 as they make their way up the back straight. Once again, Glyn stands again trying to get round the outside of Alexander to go through in the second place as Paul Smith pulling away at the front then. And this is the first of the GT140s. Smith cleared the front, still a good scrap then on the second and third. Alexander holds the second, Stanton again round the outside. Lift of Stanton's bike has given up the ghost. He's come to a stop on third, so Tim Gregg now goes through into that third place position. Paul Smith well cleared the front then. Alexander is in second, Gregg is in third. A rider falls while holding fourth place, a rider down in fourth place as we watch the leader coming up that top corner for the final time. It's Paul Smith who wins the first seat of the GT140. Alexander gets the second. Gregg is going to come across the line third. Stanton's not down again, he is in fourth. So revving up on the line then, up for the tape, so away we go then. Mark Collins making a good start, Kevin Bundock's gone as well. They're going to be 3 abreast going at the back straight for the first time. Trevor Stewart comes into the axis while he's starting to work his way through the pack to go through into that 5th place position. But up on that top corner is Mark Collins who has the advantage then. But Bundock holding that 2nd place position. Flowers has gone through the 3rd. Stewart is now up to 4th place. Collins leads, Bundock 2nd, Flowers 3rd. Stewart is in 4th. That's at the top 4. Danny Holt now looking to go through into the 5th place position as Mark Collins clear going up that back straight, being chased by Kevin Bundock in 2nd. These two pulling away from Sam Flowers in 3rd. Stewart now goes through on the inside. Flowers to go through into that 3rd place position. So Flowers has gone from 2nd to 4th place as Collins still leads it. Bundock holds that 2nd place. Stewart now goes through into that 3rd place. Number 8, Gary Finlow's gone through the 4th. Sam Flowers back to 5. Danny Hogg is in position number 6. A good race still going on the front then. It's still Collins has the advantage over Bundock. Collins looks behind him. He's got 2 bites on Bundock going into that top corner. Once again, they're 2 abreast for 3rd and 4th places also as Collins leads it from Bundock holding 2nd place. Finlow has now gone through into that 3rd. Stewart comes back and tries to get back inside Finlow. Does get back inside Finlow as they enter the pits corner. Bundock gets inside Collins, but Collins again back round the outside and Collins leads up that back straight once again from Bundock holding 2nd place. Finlow has got the 3rd. Stewart is in 4. Flowers in 5, Hogg is in position number 6, the leaders at the top corner for the final time, and this is the second heat of the GT140. Well, Collins gets the winning ride, Bundock gets in 2nd, Finlow is in 3rd, Stewart is in 4. Flowers in 5, Hog in 6th place. Microphone has fallen apart, sorry for that, as they come by for the first time. Kevin Bundock for manager, but Trevor Stewart in second, Clint Standers in third, Sam Flowers in fourth, Tim Gray surprisingly back in fifth place, and unusual to see Tim that far back as Bundock clear going up that back straight. Stanton over to second, Stewart in third, Flowers in four, Greg is in five, equal distance between the five as they move into that top corner, taking closer order of first and the second place is still Bundock against Stanton trying to find a line round the outside. Bundock looks back to see Stanton holding that second place position. Stewart's got the third, Flowers are in four, Greg takes closer order in five, good scrap for first and second, and still Bundock with the advantage then. Van Stanton holding second, he's getting away. Van Stewart in third, Flowers in four, Greg trying to improve upon that fifth place position. The leader's at the top corner once again, and that leader is still Kevin Bundock, and despite the best efforts of Van Stanton, he can't find a way past, and he's moving on to four then. Bundock clears, Van Stanton in second, Stewart in third, Flowers now coming under pressure for Tim Gregg, and that race for fourth and fifth places as Bundock leads by a bike going up the back straight on lap number 4. Still Stanton second, Stewart a lonely ride in third. Greg has now gone through in the fourth, relegating Sam Flowers to position number 5. Off the top corner, fourth and four time. Kevin Bundock gets the winning ride. Clint Stanton gets the second, Stewart is in third, Greg is in fourth. So race number 21, sponsored by Black Orchid Photography. Where they go, they all making a good start. Mark Collins has made the best out of all. He's a leader going up the back straight for the first time. And somebody trying to get through on the inside, the shoulder, they go in that top corner. It's Mark Collins who has the advantage going in, takes a wide line, leaving a big gap on the inside line. Alexander gets through, Collins leads, Alexander in second, Smith is in third, Finlow is in fourth. They go up the back straight once again. Mark Collins cleared then. Smith has got through on the inch of Alexander to go through in the second place, and Mark Collins went really wide, and Smith's alongside him now, and Smith hit the front. Collins again back round the outside, Smith back through on the inside. These two locked together for first and second place, but Smith has got the clearer on the inside. He now leads Edward Collins into second place. Alexander is in third, Finlow is in fourth place. These four a long way clear of number 13 and number 27, Danny Haag. They make their way up the back straight once again then. Smith won the first time out, looks like winning this heat of the 140s as well then. It's Alexander doing the chasing there in second place, Collins doing the chasing in second place. They complete that lap. Smith leads them, but Collins in second, Alexander is in third. Finlow gets closer in fourth. They're at the pits corner on lap number 4, and up the back straight they go once again. Finlow using every inch of track there in that third place position, as it's still Smith who leads then. Van Collins holding that second place. Alexander's got the third, Finlow is in fourth, coming out of that top corner 44 time. Paul Smith picks up his second win of the afternoon. Collins gets the second. Finlow goes through into third. Alexander relegated to 4. Danny Hogg up to 5. Away we go then with this heat of the GT140s. Looks like Kevin Bundock to me that's leading, going up the back straight the first time. Sam Flowers and Paul Smith starting to work his way through the pack as they go in the top corner for the first time. Paul Smith trying to get through on the inside, just the 4 runners in this leg of the GT140s, and it's Paul Smith who leads it. Kevin Bundock holding second place. Clint Stanton has got the third, Trevor Stewart is in fourth. They're going to be 3 abreast of second place going into that pits corner. Danny Holt way back in 5th place at the moment as Smith again, the addition to the programme leads going up that back straight. Stanton has got the second. Bundock for the first time not in the top 2 in the class of this GT140s as they exit that top corner once again. Smith leads then, but Stanton holding second. Bundock has got the third. Stewart is in for Danny Hogg, a long way back in 5th place. They started to spread out a little bit now as they go up the back straight once again then. Smith clear then from Stanton holding 2nd. Bundock gets a little bit closer in 3rd. They're dropping Trevor Stewart in 4th place. Danny Hogg completely sealed off at the back as the riders go into that top corner on lap number 3. Last that flag being made ready then for Paul Smith, the clear race leader from Stanton holding 2nd. Bundock looks, he's got the 30, looks behind him to see Stewart in 4th place. Hogg is in 5 as the leader going up the back straight for the final time, and this is the 3rd leg of the GT140s. That leader is Paul Smith. It's still Stanton in 2nd, Bundock in 3rd, Stewart 4, Hogg in 5. They're pretty much spread all over the track at the moment as Paul Smith picks up another race winner in the GT140s. Stanton gets 2nd, Kevin Bundock in 3rd, Trevor Stewart in 4th, Danny Hogg in 5th place. The result of that race then, sponsored by JoJo's Catering, a win for number 9, Paul Smith. 2nd, number 811, Glyn Stanton, and 3rd, number 56, Kevin Bundock. 77 and 27, race number 32, sponsored by Cofcomp. Four riders in on the line for this another heat of the GT140s. It's Mark Collins, in fact, leads going up the back straight for the first time. He leads going into that top corner. One of the GT140 boys not coming out for this 3rd leg as it is Mark Collins who has the advantage then picking up the first time. Alexander's got the 2nd, Finlow is in 3rd, Flowers is in 4, so Collins leads for Alexander in 2nd, Finlow is in 3rd, Flowers is in 4, equal distance between the 4, almost a collision there, Finlow almost in the back of Alexander on the exit from that pits corner as Collins leads going up the back straight once again. Alexander 2nd, it's Finlow in 3rd, Flowers dropping back in 4th place, they bunch up for the first 3, Collins wide again, Alexander trying to get through on the inside, Finlow also trying to get through on the inside, the shoulder to shoulder for 2nd and 3rd is Collins lead. Finlow gets through on the inside and moves from the 2nd place. He gets inside Collins as well. Good ride by Gary Finlow. Sees him go through from 3rd to 1st. And it's Finlow who leads at the back straight once again. Collins has got the 2nd. Alexander trying to get back through inside Collins. Sunflower's dropping back in 4th place. Now Collins trying to get back round the edge of Finlow. 3 abreast for 1st place. And then moving on to 4 this time then. Finlow leads it. Then Collins in 2nd. Alexander is in 3rd. Flowers is in 4th place. Collins again trying to get back round the edge of Finlow as they go up the back straight then for the final time, and this is the last qualifying heat for the GT140s. Finlow has the advantage then. Collins holds 2nd place. Alexander dropping back in 3rd. Collins having one last go at Gary Finlow trying to get the lead coming out of that top corner, but Gary Finlow gets the winning ride. Mark Collins picks up the 2nd. Alexander is in 3rd. Flowers in 4th place. That race then, race number 32, Cofcomp, the sponsors, won by number 8, Gary Finlow, 2nd number 305, Mark Collins, and 3rd number 15, Julie Alexander, 4th number 44, 8, 305, 15 and 44, race 33, there will be an interval after race 33, delete number 20. The final of the GT140s. Revving up on the line then for the penultimate race of the day, GT140 front of Mark Collins making a good start, and who's that gone out through on the inside? It is Mark Collins who leads going up the back straight for the first time. Trevor Stewart's gone through into 2nd place. Paul Smith now gone through the 3rd and getting through on the inside to go through in the 2nd place. They're 4 abreast for 2nd place, and it's Mark Collins who leads and coming by for the first time. Paul Smith has got that 2nd place. This is Stewart is in 3rd, Stanton is in 4, Bundock is in 5, Finlow is in 6. After 6 they go, oh, Bundock almost off, and Bundock in a massive mess there for Kevin Bundock. He'd gone completely off the track then as Paul Smith now leads then from Mark Collins trying to get through on the inside. Collins gets through on the inside, he hit the front again, and Smith went too wide. Smith goes back through on the inside to take the lead. Smith gets through, Collins in 2nd, Stanton is in 3rd, Finlow is in 4, Stewart is in 5, and Smith again being chased by Collins going up the back straight once again. It's Smith who leads then. From Collins holding second place position. Fenland has got the third. Stanton is in fourth. Bundock is coasting at the back of the field after that hair-raising moment of that far side. Is Collins again, almost back to on the inside. Smith again back round the outside. Collins still holding that second place position. It's Fenland in third with Stanton in fourth. Stewart is in five, and Smith again sweeps back round the outside of Mark Collins. The lead going up the back straight for the follower time. There's 4 bikes between first and second. Smith the advantage. Can Collins come again on the outside of that top corner? He's closed the gap to 2 bikes now, trying to come round the outside of Smith, but he's gone too wide. Smith wins it. Collins gets the second. Midland is in third. Stanton in fourth. Stewart in 5. Bundock in 6th place.
Now, Jed was here. Would you say he's the founder?
Jed is most definitely the founder.
He's the godfather.
He's the godfather of GT140s.
Yeah, he's the main man.
Then we better have a chat to the founder. We have Jed Rolfe. Of course, I used to see you coming down to Swindon on a regular basis, racing in the modern classes, and then pre-75s, I think. But now, a completely different class, and you're the founder, so tell us all how it all started.
Well, it started about 3 years ago. I happened to be running with the club that I run with my wife, and one of the riders was saying that the 500 club might not be running because of lack of entries, and I just said, well, would it be an idea to run one of our classes? Could we get on? It was something that I wanted to try and get into, and somebody spoke to Shaun, and Shaun said, how many riders could we get on the line? And I said I could definitely get 8, but hopefully 10, and which is what we did. We managed to get 10. So he said, well, what are we going to call it? So I thought, well, Grasstrack GT140. So we did the meeting, and within sort of 2 of us doing 2 heats, we'd had 2 other promoters coming up and asked if we'd run it their club. So it's really gone on from there. Tried to take it up to Worcester, and Ledbury let us run. So over the last 3 years, I've sort of moved around up and down, getting it going. So like Trevor said, it's over 50 riders, and it's growing all the time. And we've got good rider. I only thought it would only be the older gentlemen that never got a chance to have a go at Grasstrack, and but. You get riders like Rob Fortune, a very accomplished Grasstrack and speedway riders, coming here and doing it. It's amazing, really. So, and to be able to come down here to ride this awesome track for our class, I'm quite looking forward to seeing how they go, and it will be interesting to know what the supporters and that think of it down here, because I think it's a little bit bigger track than what we've been on.
Is this the biggest track you've raced on?
Yes, yeah, definitely, yeah. I think I've got to use 4th gear today, so yeah. So yeah, it is a lot bigger. So it should be close. It should be exciting. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's a pleasure to be here. So yeah, that's about it.
Now you've got so many names coming into it, like Chris Mackett, Glyn Stanton, Mark Collins from up my way. You've got these riders coming into the sport. There must be lots of people that haven't seen this form of racing here today. How do they go about starting? Do you get the engines yourself in bulk, or how does anybody go about starting up for GT140s for next year?
Oh, well, myself, I mean, I just 2 chassis that I had at home. And as I say, running the club that I run, we just put the 140 engines. You just buy them stock in a box. They come with a carburettor, a manifold, all the electrics, and all you have to do is just get the engine plates and bolt it in, and away you go. And we just run the Grasstrack rules with wheels and everything, and it's just Grasstrack. So yeah, basically £370, you've got an engine. They're up and running.
Are you all in one club, a GT140 club, or do you are affiliated to other clubs? How is that?
Well, I'm a 500 club member, so you obviously you have to be a member of a club to be able to get an ACU licence. So no, the GT40s have not got their own club. We're just riders that belong to all the different Grasstracks clubs up and down the country, just to get the ACU licence. So, but we're just very fortunate that so many of the clubs now are running the class.
So you went, when you started it first of all, did you go to the likes of Shaun and Trevor and some of the other riders and say, this is what I fancy doing, what do you think?
Well, no, like I said to you earlier, it just started with the 500 club was short, and they let me get 10 blokes together and do the meeting, and the rest of it is history. And I'd like to add that out of the 10 blokes that started that day, I'm the only one here today that is original. So the others, they're all new boys. So
That's why they just called you the Godfather.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's what they call me. Yeah. Amongst other things. Yeah.
So they'll let you stay ahead of them, will they?
Oh yeah. They're the boys. Yeah, just look out for them.
So looking at all the riders, right, that are riding today, who's favourite to win this gold trophy then?
Well, not me, for sure.
Karl is he?
And I ain't going to say nothing. I've got my thoughts in my head, but there's 2 or 3 riders that I've not seen ride yet, so it's not fair for me to say until I've seen them ride a race.
Very diplomatic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Lovely to see the GT140s here. Well done.
Dundalk. 5th place goes to number 88. 6th place 811. 7th place 115. 8th place number 8. 9th place 13. 10th place 27. And the winning time was 138.34. 138.34. Let's quickly give you those numbers again. 51, 305, 81, 56, 88, 811, 115, 8. 13, 27, second race, and we stay with the GT140 class. One change in this one is that we see Paul Smith riding number 9, and it is Paul Smith that leads as they come down past me. A good gaggle of riders in that second place. Rushen I can see going around the outside line and trying to get on the outside of Paul Smith as they both go up that back together. Rushen around the outside. Has he got the better of the lines? Paul Smith still just with it, but Rushen still with him. 68 is Chris Mackett that's staying close to those two, and those 3 really pulling away from the rest of the field. And it changes again as Rushen tries that inside line on that big change. The outside line. They're very much on par with each other in terms of power. And it's coming down to rider ability perhaps. But Rushen has got in front of Paul Smith at the moment, but Paul's going for that outside line. Will he be that little bit quicker on the outside line? But he tucks in behind Karl as they go up that back straight. Karl is putting in the left track style. Right up to him. They're going to try to get the flag. That was close to Paul Smith in that top end. They're going to get the flag. It is Rushen that's had to work his way for that win. Paul Smith in second. As we now turn our attention back to the GT140s, and I thought they'd already be over there on the line. And an interesting clash in this one because we've got number 51 Rob Fortune going again, but he's also going against number 63 Karl Rushen that won the second race. So these two out together this time, and as they get underway and up the back straight, trying to get the power up. But as they come off that top bend, they really are locked together. Paul Smith is in there as well, number 9. Number 68 I can see is Chris Mackett. Well, he had a second first time out. And again, they're bunching up in that pit bend. So really with everybody on the same sort of power, they're starting to sort themselves out. Paul Smith going wide as he comes down past me. He had a second, and you remember it was Karl Rushen that just pipped him in his first ride. But he's got pressure now from number 51, Rob Fortune. Just has the lead, but Paul Smith and Rob Fortune, both very experienced 500cc racers in their day, sorting themselves out as they come past me. Karl Rushen now is going in on the act as well. The three of them almost together as they go around that pit bend and into the pit bend. Paul Smith is forced to go on a tight line on the inside. Now can he get the wheels in line quickly going up the back straight and get the power down? As Karl Rushen takes the advantage and goes round the outside of him. And you might notice that when they come round that top bend, if you compare the racing style, they're really having to keep the drive on all the time. There's very little of back wheel drifting. And certainly an interesting class and a great way to get youngsters started in the sport of grass track, because they're very, very inexpensive engines, and you can race on a fairly low budget. So race 11, our attention turned back to the GT140s. Their second ride of the afternoon and second win for rider number 51, Rob Fortune. In second place to him, number 9, that is our replacement Paul Smith coming in. And third place, number 63, Karl Rushen. In fourth place, number 68, Chris Mackett. In fifth place, number 305, Mark Collins. In sixth place, number 41, Jed Rolfe. Seventh place, 81. Eighth place, 22. Ninth place, 13. 10th place 27 and 11th place 19. 1:39.63 is the winning time, as we've already got race 12 out on the track and riders looking over their shoulder to see where everybody else is. We start with number 72, Shaun Harvey, who's got the early lead. Shaun Harvey it is that we're used to seeing on 500cc sidecars having a go at the solos. On a 140, first time I've certainly seen him on a solo machine. I think he's lost that first place, but I'll check that for you as they come round. The three riders together as they come down past me. It is Kevin Bundock and Murray Collins that are fighting for that first place. There's three riders together as they go up that back straight. Interesting to see, there's a little bit more power from the rider on the outside. He goes on a wide line, but is he being forced out as they come down past me? The three are almost together. Shaun Harvey it is that's been forced to go on the outside. Kevin Bundock it is that's on the inside line. And Shaun Harvey, who's used to coming around these sort of circuits, but in a very different way, on 500cc European style sidecars. But he's certainly making the best of it. Has he kept it tight? Has he forced Kevin to go wide? Indeed he has. He looks over his shoulder. He's coming from the other side. But the checkered flag goes, and it's Shaun Harvey that takes the win.
Yeah, you look the part out there. Yeah, it's I'm good for about 2 laps, and then all the aches and pains from the crash start to rear their ugly head, and the last couple of laps were a bit of a struggle. But no, we feel good on the bike, and I look forward to getting back to 100% fitness and having another proper go.
We're getting near the end of the season now. Any more meetings this year?
We're booked in for Frittenden, and that's probably going to be it. It's not the best time of year to shell out loads of money on bike repairs and new helmet and everything else. So we'll do Britain, I think, and then that'll probably be it.
There's one near you next week though, Chancellor Corbett.
Yeah, but my wife wants to go on holiday. My wife wants to go on holiday, as per usual.
Holiday, right.
Yeah.
That's why I wondered why you never mentioned that, because well, that's right at his doorstep.
Yeah, she books and I have to go. That's how it works in our house.
Well, I suppose she's actually come racing.
Well, yeah, I've had to send her to work today though, because someone's got to pay for this bike and I can't afford it all, so bless her, she's gone to work today. Well, she may as well do, yeah.
Good to see you racing well.
Thank you, cheers.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks Dave for catching up with all those riders during the interval as we're underway with the GT140s for their third and final leg ride. And Paul Smith, who was the addition to the programme this morning, is making a very, very good start of this one, and he leads going down the back straight. No competition to him as he goes around that top bend. The rest of the riders getting strung out a little bit, but we'll pick them up for you as they come past me as Paul Smith takes the lead. Shaun Harvey is in second place. Number 77 in third is Trevor Seward. So Shaun Harvey has been scoring steadily all afternoon. No answer to Paul Smith, but nothing in there getting those decent point scores as Paul Smith sees the last lap flag. And Shaun Harvey looks over his shoulder. He can hear that there's somebody close to him. And I was mentioning earlier, if you've been following Grasstrack for many, many years, you'll know that very much like Speedway, the solo riders have this balance between spinning the back wheel and getting drive onto the ground. One of the interesting things talking to the riders this morning was that with these 140s, you've just got to keep it driving. You can't afford for that back wheel to spin out. It's a very, very different format. And that's all appreciation to Paul Smith taking that win in race 21, so he adds more maximum points to his points tally, and I'm sure we're going to see him in the big final. So race 21, it was the first of the third leg rides for the GT140 class, and a win for number 9, Paul Smith. In second place, number 72, Shaun Harvey. In third place, number 77, Trevor Seward. In fourth place, number 7, Darren Sargent. And in fifth place, number 13, Morgan Alexander. Sixth place, number 81, Lester Dunham. Seventh place, number 22, Callum Vanstone. And eighth place, number 8. Ninth place, number 27. 10th place, number 19. The winning time, 139.30. 139.30. I should have had 9, 72, 77, 7, 13, 81, 22, 8, 27, and 19. 139.30. So, the GT140s, race 22 in your programme, and I'm perhaps looking for our leader, number 51. Well, he's in second spot at the moment, but 41, Jed Rolfe is the leader at the moment. And as they all close up on that pit bend and change positions, seems got the best of them on that back straight. In terms of point scoring after 2 rides, it was Rogue Fortune, number 51, that was on the top of the points chart. But we've now got well, Rogue Fortune you can see right on the inside, trying to get up into second place. But Karl Rushen was the other rider that was in amongst that, number 63. And he's certainly sitting in second place on the overall point scoring after 2 rides. As we see them go into the last lap this time, this is where they start to sort themselves out, and you can see that number 51, Rogue Fortune, has got himself to the front now. But just as I say that, you can see that he's changed and he's back in third place. He's gone through on the inside then, he's got himself to the front as they go up that back straight and into the top turn. It's going to be close to the line between these 3 as they come almost together off that top turn. And it is Rogue Fortune that takes it. Mark Collins is in second. And number 68, Chris Mackett put in there as well. So if we look across the far side, the youngsters have gone back into the pits. Perhaps we'll be seeing those guys when they're a little bit older and in the adult scene. But on the far side, a lot of riders that know the only thing that's important in this race is first and second. Starters move away, the tapes go up, and the GT140s get underway as they got that first straight for the first time. I'm not shy to remind you that it's first and second that's important, and already we've got riders sorting themselves out as they come round that first turn. down past me for the first time. It is 41. Jed Rolfe that's got that lead at the moment, so he's sure of a place in the A final, but a good scrap going on for that second place as they're now starting to sort themselves out a bit more, and the gap is certainly opening up more. Jed as he goes into that top bend, and I'm seeing places change, 3rd, 4th and 5th, and we'll sort out those riders for you as they come past me. Glenn Stanton is the rider that's in 2nd at the moment. Trevor Seward is the rider in 3rd, but Glenn Stanton, who I remember riding in the Southern Centre, and I think he was a Midlands rider at one time in the 500 class. Again, a very talented rider that's perhaps having a go at this inexpensive sport. And he's at the moment in that important 2nd qualifying place, but Trevor Seward wants to change that as he goes for a tight line on the inside of Glynn. He's really all eyes on that 2nd place as Jed Rolfe has got away from the rest of the field, and it's all about just 2 go through into the final, and it's going to be close for that 2nd place. Trevor Seward now being forced to go wide, and Glynn holding the line perfectly as he comes down towards us. The checker flag goes and Glenn Stanton gets it. And obviously the final race of the day will be that 1000cc sidecar champion of champions. The first one of our finals is underway as the tapes have gone up, and we've got the GT140s underway. Who's it going to be this afternoon as they get down the back straight? Sorting themselves out going into that first turn, and this is what interests me with the 140s. Some riders seem quicker on the corners than they are on the straights, and it is Karl Rushen with Jed Rolfe indeed up there in 2nd spot at the moment, but that's allowed Karl Rushen to get away from the rest of the field. Paul Smith had that red t-shirt back in 4th place. I was expecting to see him perhaps at the front. And where is Road Fortune? Now we're looking for them to sort themselves out coming on his 2nd down, and Road Fortune has moved up into 2nd. Paul Smith has moved up into 3rd. So they've now got to try and close the gap on that very big lead that Karl Rushen had built up. Paul Smith going round the outside of Road Fortune at the moment, those two together, but they've both got to try and close the gap on the early leader as there is just 1 lap to go. And I think that Karl Rushen has saved it all for the final, because he's certainly got that lead and looks like hanging on to it. There's going to be a good scrap for that 2nd place, as indeed we've got another rider coming in on that as well, but Paul Smith looks to have the better of it as they go off the back straight, and I don't think he's got enough time to catch Karl Rushen as the checker flag is being made ready. They'll see the checker flag this time as they come down past us for the first time. The GT140s, Karl Rushen, Paul Smith, close on the line, but I think it was Road Fortune that just got it. And I'm sure that there's going to be plenty of discussion about this GT140 class. You can see the attraction it's got for the riders. Good sport. So as the riders come round to receive your congratulations, a very interesting class. I think you'll admit that we've seen them here for the very first time. We've seen lots of riders that have been involved in the sport for a very long time, but certainly in different classes, either riding 500 solos or indeed riding 500 sidecars. And Shaun Harvey, who leads them down past me, number 72, done well this afternoon. Karl Rushen, I remember him riding a 500 solo. And Paul Smith as well, he was from my part of the world. And Road Fortune, he's still a very competitive 500 rider. Mark Collins, he was the one who was trying to get in on the action at the end of the race. But let's give you the official result, because it's a win for number 63, Karl Rushen. In In second place, number 9, Paul Smith. In third place, number 51, Rob Fortune. In fourth place, number 305, Mark Collins. In fifth place, number 68, Chris Mackett. In sixth place, number 72, Shaun Harvey. Eighth place, number 88, Murray Collins. Eighth place, number 56, Kevin Bundock. Ninth place, number 811, Glyn Stanton. And the winning time was 1:37.80, 1:37.80, 63, 9, 51, 305, 68, 72, 88, 56, 811.
Gone very well today for you guys.
I think we went extremely well. We thank Graham and the crew for letting us come and ride here today. It's been fantastic for us.
And the racing, when they went over the line, the third place one, Rob Fortune and Mark Collins were literally locked together in that final.
Yeah, you tend to find that in this class. That's why I enjoy it so much, because it's so close. Everybody's got the same machinery, so hopefully there's nothing any further than that going on. But yeah, I mean we're all having good fun. I mean, Karl Rushen obviously wins it all the time, but we're all chasing him, so we're all enjoying it. Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's got the gold trophy, so he'll be up in a minute.
Yeah, he will be up in a minute. Yeah, he'll be over the moon with that, and yeah, because Adam Shipp's won it for the last 2 years. So
where's he today? Has he finished doing it?
no, every time I see him, I mean, if anybody knows Adam, he's quite a fit young lad, and all he says is like, "I'm not fit enough." Well, come on, look at us all.
So, have you finished now with 500 sidecars? Just going to do Gt140s, or are you going to go back to 500 sidecar racing next year?
I don't really know for a minute. I mean, I'm struggling with the 500 sidecars. I've got arthritis in my shoulders, and I've got 2 squash discs in my back, and I got injured in the British Championships a little bit, and it's played up ever since. So I'm in 2 minds at the moment what we're really going to do. There's a couple of big meetings abroad we'd like to do next year. Maybe that'll be the finish of everything, but we're not quite sure. But at the moment, I'm struggling with it. So these are a lot easier.
So you find it okay with your interest to race these Gt140s?
Yeah, I don't find them a problem because you're sort of upright in your body rather than on a sidecar. You're crouched down, and you know, you're getting back pain all the time, and no rear suspension, and obviously you've got suspension and everything on these, so it makes it easier.
So very good. Are we ready, gents? No. For the Gt140s, in third place it was Rob Fortune. In second place, Paul Smith. And the winner, Karl Rushen.
Go, Karl!
Where's the winner, Karl? Karl Rushen, the winner. There is a nice gold trophy waiting here for you, you know. Where's he gone? While we're waiting, we'll have a word with Rob. That was a fantastic finish, you and Mark Collins, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was fighting my way to the back the whole way through the race. Don't know, heats went well. Thought I was on the pace, but obviously not when it came to the final.
Have you enjoyed this class?
Yeah, this and FGA sort of reignited my enthusiasm for the sport, which can't be a bad thing.
Brilliant. Well done for your third place. Is he on the way? Well, he's on the way. Let's have a quick chat with Paul while we're waiting. Paul Smith, retired for 20 years, but come back in this class, and you look like you've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, it's been a great day. I've enjoyed it.
Fantastic. Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, Karl Rushen. And of course, he's got that fantastic gold trophy. June Simmons, you'll be needed for the presentation shortly, if you could make your way over. So, big round of applause for them all. And that fantastic gold trophy. Karl, let's have a chat to Karl. That was amazing. Well done. And that is fantastic trophy you've just won.
It's amazing to be invited here and sort of play with some nice race surface. But to win that is the icing on the cake, especially after today. It's not been a good day for us at camp.
Well, you've done the business there. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Big round of applause, please, for Karl Rushen.
forward. Lester Dillon Reed's the back down the back straight for the first. It looks like Martin Adams has gone through into second place. They're going to be 5 abreast for first place, and Adam Shipp has come from nowhere to lead going into that top corner. Holds the line on the corner. Stewart is in 5, that's a top 5 going in the back straight once again. It's Shipp who's cleared the moment then for Adams, holding second place. Mackett has got the third, Bundock is in 4, Stewart still holds that position number 5. That's the top 5 once again. They're packing He now moves through in the 5th place as they leader down the back straight once again. That leader is former British 250 champion Adam Shipp, totally in control of this first introducing. Adam Shipp dominating that second place. As they make their way down the back straight once again, Lester Dillon, the one-time race leader, now finds himself right at the back of the pack as Adam Shipp's going to take the second place. It's Adam Shipp who wins it. Martin Adam Shipp. Followed by 77, 22 and 81. Interesting, Nick Radley first time out in this ever-expanding class of GT140s. They all get away to a pretty equal break, and they go in the back straight for the first time. Looks like Jed Rolfe is trying to get through on the inside. Is that Shaun Harvey making a move through? It is Shaun Harvey trying to push his way to front. They all slide one. It's Rob Bradley. That's the top 2 as they go in the back straight once again. So the master of all classes, Rob Bradley, rides 250, he rides 350, he rides 1,000 sidecar, and he's leading this first heat, the second heat of the GT140s by a big margin at the moment. It's Bradley is leading it. Program first for that one. So it's still Bradley who leads then. Van Harvey holding second place. 871 has gone through into that 3rd place position. They're pulling away from the remainder of the pack. Lost that flank. Van Harvey holds that second place position. 86. They go in the top corner. 40 follow time. Rob Bradley taking a little bit more steady this time, coming out of that corner. And Rob Bradley wins again. Shaun Harvey in 871 is in 3rd. Yes, 4th. Robinson is 5. Yoga 7. Nick Bradley 280. 283. Race 27. First heat, the second leg of it. Where we go then? They all get away. Adam Shipp has got away pretty quickly. Easy addition to this heat, but it's Chris Mackett who leads him going down the back straight for the first time. Shaun Harvey's in 2nd, Adam Shipp is in 3rd. Looks like Bundock gone through in the 4th place. Has 3 and best the first place on the exit of the corner. Adam Shipp goes round Chris Mackett, so he's come through from 4th to 1st as Adam Shipp as he leads down the back straight once again. Shipp leads him, but Mackett in 2nd, Harvey in 3rd, Rushen is in 4th place, and Rushen again winds it on right down the outside through the rest of the 2nd in 8, that's Nick Radley in 9, that's a 9 as they go in the back straight once again. Adam Shipp slowly but surely starting to pull away the front. Again they bunch up behind him, that's 2nd place. Harvey is in 3rd, Rushen is in 2nd. Rushen, Harvey again, shoulder to shoulder, the 3rd and 4th. Getting away the front, Mackett holds that 2nd again. They're going to be through the best of 2nd place on the Mackett gets 2nd, Rushen 3rd, Harvey in 4th, Rose in 5, 6, Tregogas in 7, Harvey 8, Bradley in 9th place.
Martin Adams will be number 12 and number 11. Away we go then for this start of the second leg of the GT140s. It'll be forward abreast with Rob Bradley again. Has got out. Rob Bradley just about got the lead. Martin Adams on his inside going for second place. Look if Stuart is trying to go for that third place. And Jed Ross in the thick of the action. Stuart is in third. The late 2-1 is in fifth place. They go in the back straight once again. Bradley is the clear leader, storming away the front. Rolfson holds that second place. Adams trying to get through on the inside. Should get closer all as well. They're going to be 4 abreast for second place on the exit from that The second place is Stuart breaks who will get through to second place. Adams again trying to get back through on the inside, does get back through on the inside to retake second. Stuart again to have to go right round the outside again as Rob Bradley's clear the front onto the last They make their way to the back straight once again. They're 3 abreast for second place again. Half in the back straight. Adams is retaken. 2 riders have locked together. Oh my word! They did well to get through there. 2 riders have linked up. Rolf in third. Bundock is in fourth. Followed by 182 and 81. 777 and then 871 coming together halfway down that back straight. Making a good start, Willie holding dead in. Lester Denham's got away very quickly as well. It's Lester Denham will lead with Shaun Harvey there. Looks like 871 has gone through. They're going to be 5 abreast for first place. Look at them bunching up. Adam Shipp is coming now when they go through into second place. Rushen is in third. Mackin is in fourth place. Tremendous surge there. Oh, the leader's gone down. Will they all get past him? They all get past him. It's Shaun Harvey that's dropped it up on that corner, and they did very, very well indeed to get round Shaun Harvey. But leaves it clear now for Adam Shipp. He's got his money in 7. Denham in 8, that's the top 8. They go to the back straight once again. It's Shipp and more clear up the front then, being chased by 871 in second. Rushen again trying to close the gap on the second place. That's still the top 8. Making their way down the back straight once again into that top corner. Adam Shipp's going to be unbeaten in the heats on the GT140 and take the second place this afternoon. Race 44 result, then win for number 16, Adam Shipp. Second, number 63, Karl Rushen, and third, 871. 68, 41, 777, 36, 22,
and 81. So 1663, 871, 68, 41, 777, 36, 22 and 81. Another heat for the GT140 race 45. GT140s, and we're looking for Rob Bradley. He's got away in second place this time. He's got somebody in front of him going in that top corner for the first time. He's making his move right round the end, trying that medium Mulford's come out there, and Nick Bradley's machine is Jake Mulford leads it. Rob Bradley making a move around the outside as he got in the back straight for the first time. I'm sure that is Jake Mulford on Nick Bradley's machine there. Rob Bradley again winding it right round the outside of that top corner, gets out of the lead for the car. That's the top six going in the back straight once again. Jake Mulford is a clear leader then from Bradley, holding that second place position. Good scrapper on the third and fourth is Kevin Mundell, and then runs through into that third place. Bradley holds that second place. June by Adams is in sixth. They go to the back straight. And looks like Jake Mulford's going to pick up a winning ride in this last qualifying heat for the GT140. Winning ride. Second place to Rob Bradley. Kevin Mundell comes across the line. Adams in sixth. Thank you. GT140s now then. GT140s finishing in third place. His second award of the afternoon, Martin Adams. Runner-up spot, Rob Bradley. And the winner of the GT140 is Adam Shipp.
You ought to get a little sticker on the bottom of the date.